Did you say giveaways? Look for the password. Alrighty, everybody. So today I want to discuss shock collars, electric prong collars, and a few other of those training tools that are used to persuade your dog to do behaviors through fear. Let's talk about that again. As I said, persuade your dog through fear. I personally, as a positive dog trainer, and I'm proudly a positive dog trainer, we'll just say I hate. Hate is the better word here. Hate using static collars to train dogs. Now, that being said, there is a time and a place for them. I understand that. The Army uses them. The police use them. And for their purposes, of course, whatever works in that situation, because they're there to help save lives. But every day, you should not have a static collar on your dog because he barks too much. That's not going to teach your dog anything. Because if you remember, how do dogs communicate? Body language, tone of voice, sense of smell. You're actually taking away one of their main forms of communication by doing that with a bark collar. All right. Now the training static collars, those are actually 10 times worse because you're actually teaching your dog negative behaviors and you're teaching them fear of you. They know what that thing is in their hand. They understand that. They're not stupid. So, at the end of the day, I don't recommend using them. Period. It's that simple. So here is looks like a Chihuahua with a static bark control collar that actually doesn't even fit this poor dog. And unfortunately, this dog is going through an immense amount of pain. This bark control collar actually that's on this dog is designed for a dog over 40 pounds. Just think about that for a second. How much static correction is that really putting into that small little body of that poor puppy? That's just tragic. So one of my big issues is people not understanding how much shock or battery power is actually going into these collars. They're using the same amount of force as a taser would use on a human. And a dog that weighs a fraction or half or a quarter of the size of us. And that can do a lot of serious damage to a dog's esophagus, a dog's Adam's apple, a dog's just body in general, put a lot of strain on their heart. So you have to take note to that. And it's been documented that this form of training that's unfortunately becoming very common in the United States. Floyd is freaking out over here. That's becoming very common in the United States is kind of, I would like to say, tragic. I do have to let you know that the next photo we're going to have is going to be a little graphic, so you might not want to watch it. So after doing some research, I found the story out behind this Belgian Malinois that was doing training, and they put the prong collar on at the wrong portions of the dog's neck, which then eventually protruded into his neck and punctured, and then the dog died from shock from being pronged because the dog wasn't obeying the command down. So that really takes a moment and makes you think a little bit about what was really going on with this poor puppy while the pet parent was getting frustrated going forward that the dog was not even doing that command down, and that guy kept zapping and zapping and zapping and zapping, and it ended up burning the dog to a point that you can just see it penetrate into their neck. Dog died of electric shock to his heart. It's a bad story, and shock collars do not fall under positive training. You are teaching your dog fear when you reside to using a shock collar or some of those methods. I get why they're out there for military, as I said this before, but once again, I do not recommend them for your everyday dog training, beginners or intermediates, because you will find yourself in a tragic situation like that Belgian Malinois, and he was only a year old. That's tragic. You know, that's a pet parent not understanding what that tool is used for. A lot of times you see the people using sport dogs wearing them, and most of the time they're not even have the prongs on. What they're using is the vibration to recall the dogs back. So you really have to know what you're doing when you're using these kinds of collars. As a basic kindergarten teacher, what I like to call myself, when it comes to dog training, I will never reside to using a shock collar. There's always another method that I can always try. And I ask you to try that. All right. So, you know, this is kind of a downer of a video, but at the end of the day, it has to be said. Do not use shock collars to train your dogs if you are a beginner. It's that simple. Alrighty, so I know this was kind of a downer of a video, but it's a bit serious, and you know, sometimes we have to go that extreme to make sure we get the right point across. Alright, so once again, please like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you join us every Sunday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for our live chat with Adam. This is the opportunity for you guys, the viewers, to get to talk to me one-on-one personally, and I can give you my direct feedback on any training questions that you might have going forward that you're having issues with your puppies at home. All right. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you Sunday, at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I catch myself every time saying that. All right, so everyone have a great week, and we'll see you on Sunday. Go walk your dog. So, like I said in the beginning, we're going to be doing giveaways every Sunday, and you have to make a comment of the secret word. Today's secret word is ouch. Shock collars are ouch to our dogs. All right, so ouch is the secret code word for today. Go ahead, put that in the comments below, along with any other comments that you might have. And I'll see you guys Sunday night. Everyone have a great week.